Parents often become less involved in the lives of their children as they enter their adolescent years. But your young adolescent needs as much attention and love from you as he needed when he was younger. And maybe more. A good relationship with you or with other adults is the best safeguard your child has as he grows and explores. By the time he reaches adolescence, you and he will have had years of experience with each other. The parent of today's toddler is parent to tomorrow's teenager. Your relationship with your child may change. In fact, it almost certainly must change. However, as she develops the skills required to be a successful adult, these changes can be rewarding. As your middle school child makes mental and emotional leaps, your conversations will grow richer. As her interests develop and deepen, she may begin to teach you to see life through her point of view. Perhaps teaching you more about our social climate, politics, or a new book worth reading. Here are 7 ways to be a more effective parent. Number 1. Showing love. When our children behave badly, we may become angry or upset with them. We may also feel guilty because we become angry or upset. But these feelings are different from not loving our children. Young adolescents need adults who are there for them. People who connect with them, communicate with them, spend time with them and show a genuine interest in them. This is how they learn to care for and love others. According to school counselor Carol Blayfield, parents can love their children, but not necessarily love what they do. And children need to trust that this is true. Number 2. Providing support. Young adolescents need support as they struggle with problems that may seem unimportant to their parents and families. They need praise when they've done their best. They need encouragement to develop interests and personal characteristics. Adolescents need to feel that their good deeds are being acknowledged, not just their bad ones. They need their feelings validated. Instead of dismissing their feelings for mere teenage hormones, think of ways in which you can try to understand what they are going through. Try to empathize with them the best you can. Simply showing that you care can go a long way in building trust with your child. Number 3. Setting limits. Young adolescents need parents or other adults who consistently provide structure and supervision that is firm and appropriate for age and development. Limits keep all children, including young teens, physically and emotionally safe. Carol Kennedy is a former middle school principal, U.S. Department of Education's principal in residence, and president of the National Association of Elementary School Principals. She puts it this way: they need parents who can say no, you cannot go to the mall all day, or to movies with that group of kids. Psychologist Diana Baumrind identifies 3 types of parents: authoritarian, permissive and authoritative. By studying about findings from more than 20 years of research, she and her colleagues have found that to be effective parents, it's best to avoid extremes. Authoritarian parents, who lay down hard and fast rules and expect their children to always do as they are told. Or permissive parents, who have very few rules or regulations and give their children too much freedom, are most likely to have the most difficult time as parents. Their children are at risk for a range of negative behavioral and emotional consequences. However, authoritative parents who set limits that are clear and come with explanations tend to struggle less with their adolescents. "Do it because I said so" probably didn't work for your son when he was 6, and it's even less likely to work now that he's an adolescent. Number 4. Being a role model. Young adolescents need strong role models. Being a role model is the most powerful form of educating. Try to live the behavior and values that you hope your child will develop. Your actions speak louder than words. If you set high standards for yourself and treat others with kindness and respect, your child stands a better chance of following your example. As adolescents explore possibilities of who they may become, they look to their parents and peers to define who they may become. There is no such thing as a perfect parent. Even when you feel you are falling short in being a positive role model to your kids, remind yourself that you don't have to be perfect. Taking accountability for your own actions, and remember that every day is a new opportunity to be better. Number 5. Teaching responsibility. We are not born knowing how to act responsibly. A sense of responsibility is formed over time. As children grow up, they need to learn to take more and more responsibility for such things as completing chores, doing yard work, cleaning their rooms, or helping to prepare meals, or other things that contribute to the family's well-being. Such as completing homework assignments without being nagged, taking on community activities, finding ways to be of service to the community, and learning to take accountability for both the positive and negative choices that they may make. Number 6. Providing a range of experiences. Adolescence is a time for exploring many areas and doing new things. Your child may try new sports and new academic pursuits, or read new books. He may experiment with different forms of art, learn about different cultures and careers, or take part in community or religious activities. Within your means, you can help open doors for your child by helping them become involved in things they feel passionate about. You can introduce him to new people and to new worlds. In doing so, you may renew in yourself long-ignored interests and talents, which also can set a good example for your child. Don't be discouraged when his interests change. Number 7. Showing respect. It is tempting to label all young adolescents as being difficult and rebellious. But these young adults vary as much as any other age group. Your child needs to be treated with respect, which requires you to recognize and appreciate her differences, and to treat her as an individual. Respect also requires you to show compassion by trying to see things from your child's point of view and to consider her needs and feelings. By treating your young adolescent with respect, you help her take pleasure in good behavior. Treating your child in a dignified way will help build their sense of self-worth, which will instill confidence in themselves to take on the world. You are looking for ways to become a more effective parent because you love and care for your child. As mentioned earlier, there is no such thing as a perfect parent. A bad decision, or an off day, or off week, isn't likely to have a lasting impact on your child. What's most important in being an effective parent is what you do over time. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe for more positive parenting. What is something that helps you be a more effective parent? Please comment below.